We're taking a closer look at the NRA Convention happening this weekend. Newsmax's very own Grant Stinchfield is there, and he joins us this morning live. Grant, we've learned there's been some changes about who will be in attendance. What can you tell us about that?
Well, there are a few that have canceled. The big news probably is that the big concert tomorrow night, including Lee Greenwood, canceled their appearance in result of this horrific shooting that we saw in Texas, west of San Antonio and Uvalde. So it's sad because, I've been associated with this organization for so very, very long. There is nothing toxic about the NRA unless you're an anti-gun leftist. That's the bottom line. And I think really conservatives need to stand firm that in the end, you can support the oldest civil rights organization in the world. That's what they're about. And the NRA doesn't just support Second Amendment rights, they support First Amendment rights, and they fight for those rights. And I can tell you from the people here, I've already talked to so many of them, there most certainly is a somber tone today. You ask people how you're doing. People will give you just kind of a nod of the head. It's not the big hugs that you usually get at an annual meetings like this. But there is also a resolve here, a sense that we need to stand firm in the wake of absolute apoplectic, outrage from the left. I mean, the left is going crazy. NRA members here were nowhere near Uvalde. NRA leadership was nowhere near Uvalde. We didn't have anything to do with that shooting. And I think if there's one common theme here, they know that guns in the hands of good guys is the only thing you can have out there to stop bad guys. And that's the number one priority here of the NRA, to make sure that good guys who want to have guns certainly can.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said he will not be in attendance. As you point out, Governor Greg Abbott will not. But the former president, Donald Trump, still plans to attend and speak to a crowd of supporters. Grant, maybe you could just clarify some reporting that audience members won't be able to carry firearms during the president's speech. What's the details on that?
Yeah, so let me clear this up because this happens every annual meetings when the president comes and speaks. Donald Trump, it's been recently. So what happens is the Secret Service shuts down the room where Donald Trump is speaking in. Now, let me make it clear. By no means is that a gun-free zone. There is Secret Service everywhere. There's state police everywhere. There's the FBI everywhere. You've got bomb-sniffing dogs everywhere. It is the safest room in America. And you go through metal detectors to get in. But on the convention floor here, everyone is free to carry their firearms. And in Texas, we're a constitutional carry state. You don't need a permit. The permit is the Constitution of the United States. And so the left has really made an effort to say that, oh, the NRA has banned guns when President Trump speaks. Yes, in the room where he's speaking, but that room will be surrounded by firearms. Outside of that room, we are free to carry, as always, here at the convention.
All right. And that is Grant Stinchfield joining us live from the convention. That's not the only time we're going to hear from Grant. Grant, thank you. Grant and Chris Salcedo are going to be live throughout the day from the NRA convention with reports. I know you guys have got guests all day long, and we're going to be listening into those speeches as well from President Trump. Our thanks to Grant. So just keep it here on Newsmax, and you'll be informed all throughout today and tomorrow as well.